It should encourage a few of them to step inside.
It happens in the dead of night. This man goes about his work. He says he's on a mission that horrifies animal lovers and especially cat owners.
If it was humanly possible, I'd go right through the whole country and eliminate every cat that I can find.
Absolutely abominable. No other word to describe, just disgusting. You feel very upset about it? I do indeed, yes.
Bernie Browning hates cats, hates them with a passion, has done since he decided Australia isn't big enough for moggies and native wildlife.
I shot a couple of ferals out, shoot them, and then somebody doing them knew these animals weren't entitled to live in this country, same as the rabbit and the fox.
Bernie doesn't like domestic cats any better, especially if they're allowed to roam out of their owner's property. He's taken it upon himself to rid the country of cats, starting in his hometown of Broome.
Any cat that's on public open space, public areas, bush, whatever, it's got to go.
Most afternoons you can see Bernie putting out his cat traps. He sets them all over the place, behind homes, down alleyways, along walk trails, anywhere he thinks a cat might stray.
I prefer the push plate type. The cat just comes along and sniffs out the bait, gets inquisitive, and as they say, curiosity killed the putty cat.
At this stage, we should explain how we came to meet up with Bernie Browning, the cat killer. It was after a Today Tonight report on cats being stolen from homes around Perth. Bernie phoned us to say that while he's never kidnapped a cat, he's certainly killed plenty of them. And what's more, he's proud of it. Bernie invited us up here to Broome to see firsthand how he goes about his very grisly work. So serious is Bernie about killing cats, he's formed a cat killers club. He calls it the Dead Cat Society. Bernie admits he's become obsessed with the mission he's assigned himself. This whole business is getting to him, turning him weird.
Basically, wherever I go, I always think, where can I get a cat around here? Just that sometimes I worry if I'm becoming a psychopath for cats.
Bernie was only too happy to show us his methods, how he's got trapping down pat. He boasts he rarely goes a night without snaring a cat.
Definitely really bastard. No qualifications time, no collar, no bell, no tag. That's enough for a deaf one.
The noose goes over the cat's head, then comes the knife. The rest we won't show you.
We've lost count of how many I've done in over the years. Maybe I'd say rough guess 100 cats admit their fate through me.
Never in your service have I seen someone try and attempt to put a cat down in that manner.
Now, it takes a lot to shock an RSPCA officer. Martin Beaumont thought he'd seen just about every kind of cruelty to animals, until he saw our videotapes.
I've been involved in all these sort of issues over many years, and that is just wonderful.
Martin says he's well aware of the argument that cats, both feral and domestic, kill native wildlife. But he says the numbers are nowhere near enough to endanger a species.
Obviously wildlife are being injured by cats, no one denies that. But numbers I don't think are correct. And what it means is that people are taking the law into their own hands and I'm going to get rid of this problem cat because it killed a bird the other day, which is under its nature.
Bernie Browning doesn't just kill cats, he skins them too. Sitting in the tropical heat watching him do it, you definitely need a strong stomach. Now that's the skin from the cat you caught last night, is it?
Yep, and that's for the dear little pussy that suffered execution.
Do you ever feel sorry or spare a thought for cats you trap?
No. same as working in an abattoir or anywhere else. Where in some cases the cat has a better death than some of the abattoir animals.
Definitely a case of gross cruelty.
You don't see it as brutal or just simply cruel?
No, just doing a job that nobody else will do. Not even the government won't do it, or get their act together and do something.
What's more, Bernie believes most people agree with what he's doing, if not his methods. Though it's hard to imagine the owners of, say, the 180,000 cats just in Perth jumping on his bandwagon.
Well, that would be, horrific. I have a cat, and I'd hate to think that someone would move into my street to take my cat away.
But Bernie vows to keep on killing cats that stray off their owner's property. He says he couldn't care less about the $5,000 fine or the year's jail he could get if convicted of cruelty.
As soon as that cat jumped over the fence and was out in the public open space, it's fair game as far as I'm concerned.
600,000 high-powered weapons. But the clean-up has come at a cost, taxpayers forking out more than $300 million in compensation to gun owners.
It took the death of 35 people at Port Arthur for Australia to crack down on high-powered weapons. Now, almost 2 years after the tragedy, the government's hotly debated gun buyback scheme has ended. In WA, more than 50,000 firearms have